Hi Minnesota Valley, my name is Maria and I'm the Religious Education Coordinator. I have a reading today and a story about community and healing. Impassioned Clay, this is number 654 in our hymnal. Deep in ourselves resides the religious impulse. Out of the passions of our clay it rises. We have religion when we stop deluding ourselves that we are self-sufficient, self-sustaining, or self-derived. We have religion when we hold some hope beyond the present, some self-respect beyond our failures. We have religion when our hearts are capable of leaping up at beauty, when our nerves are edged by some dream of the heart. We have religion when we have an abiding gratitude for all that we have received. We have religion when we look upon people with all their failings and still find in them good. When we look beyond people to the grandeur in nature and to the purpose of our own heart. We have religion when we have done all that we can and then in confidence entrust ourselves to the life that is larger than ourselves. This is a reading by Ralph N. Halverson. This week I invite you to join me in looking for hope, self-respect, beauty, gratitude, the good in people, grandeur in nature, purpose, and confidence. Here's a story about a fish who did all of these things. Swimmy by Leo Lionni. A happy school of little fish lived in a corner of the sea somewhere. They were all red. Only one of them was as black as a mussel shell. He swam faster than his brothers and sisters. His name was Swimmy. One day a tuna fish, swift, fierce, and very hungry, came darting through the waves. In one gulp he swallowed all the little red fish. Only Swimmy escaped. Swimmy swam away in the deep, wet world. He was scared, lonely, and very sad. But the sea was full of wonderful creatures, and as he swam from marvel to marvel, Swimmy was happy again. He saw a Medusa made of rainbow jelly, a lobster who walked about like a water-moving machine, strange fish pulled by an invisible thread, a forest of seaweeds growing from sugar candy rocks, an eel whose tail was almost too far away to remember, and sea anemones who looked like pink palm trees swaying in the wind. Then, hidden in the dark shade of rocks and weeds, he saw a school of little fish just like his own. "Let's go and swim and play and see things," he said happily. "We can't," said the little red fish. "The big fish will eat us all." "But you can't just lie there," said Swimmy. "We must think of something." Swimmy thought and thought and thought. Then suddenly he said, "I have it. We're going to swim all together like the biggest fish in the sea." He taught them to swim close together, each in his own place. And when they had learned to swim like one giant fish, he said, "I'll be the eye." And so they swam in the cool morning water and in the midday sun and chased the big fish away. If you were a fish like Swimmy, who would be the other fish swimming around you? How are you part of a community now? How is that community helpful or healing for you? Thanks for reading these stories with me, and I look forward to seeing you at worship on Sunday and at 9:45 for small group Zoom gatherings.